Welcome to Movie Recaps English, where stories come to life. On a quiet Swedish farm, Olaf lives alone after his mother's passing. Illiterate and isolated, he relies on his younger friend Eric, a former sailor with a boastful past. Seeking change, Olaf places an advertisement for a housekeeper. Enter Elena, a sophisticated woman from the city. As summer unfolds, so do emotions. Olaf finds himself falling in love, but Eric's desires begin to stir. In this delicate triangle of trust, passion, and longing, will love triumph, or will jealousy unravel everything? Now, let's explore Under the Sun. 1998. A tale of love, betrayal, and the warmth of fleeting summer days. The story begins. We meet Olaf, a simple farmer living alone in a secluded farmhouse far from the city. With no family left, his father died when he was young, and his mother ran away with a sweeper. Olaf's home remains exactly as she left it. Unable to read or write, he struggles with daily tasks, relying on his loyal friend Eric to manage his finances and household affairs. One day, overwhelmed by loneliness, Olaf visits the city to place a marriage ad in the newspaper. Nervous in front of the editor, he stammers, "I need a beautiful, lively, and wealthy girl for house cleaning. Interested girls should send their biodata with the photo." When the local priest sees the ad, he warns Eric, "Your friend is hiring a new maid soon. He'll kick you out." Eric, troubled, mutters, "The affair of a woman. Dear brother Broken Bar, the affair of a woman is very bad." Ellen arrives days later. Olaf receives responses from two women. The first, Anna, has experience but forgets to include a photo, so Olaf rejects her. The second, Ellen, sends a picture. Her striking appearance captivates him instantly. Though she has no housekeeping experience, Olaf doesn't care. When Ellen arrives, Olaf picks her up in his car, driving her to his farm. Along the way, she notices animals roaming freely on his land. At the house, Olaf shyly shows her the messy rooms, untouched since his mother left years ago. Ellen doesn't judge, understanding his solitary life. To impress her, Olaf nervously boasts about his wealth, afraid she might think him poor and leave. Tensions rise. The next morning, Eric arrives and is immediately jealous of Ellen. He warns Olaf, "Brother, this girl will trap you in her pink web and steal all your money." But Olaf ignores him, infuriating Eric, who storms off. As Ellen begins transforming the cluttered house into a cozy home, Olaf grows fond of her, doting on her every need. One evening, while she bathes, Olaf lingers outside the door, listening intently. Ellen, aware of his presence, secretly enjoys the attention. A drunken confession at a party. The trio drinks and jokes, but Olaf, intoxicated, tries confessing his feelings to Ellen. Instead, he slurs incoherently and passes out. Seizing the moment, Eric pulls Ellen into a dance, warning her, "Olaf's never let a girl get his close. We know nothing about you. I won't let you ruin him." Ellen remains unfazed. Later, while Olaf is away, Ellen snoops through his belongings, curious about his past. Eric catches her and tries to provoke her, stripping and dancing wildly. Ellen ignores him, but when Olaf returns and sees them together, he leaves, heartbroken. Love blossoms. That evening, Ellen confronts Olaf, pressing him to open up. Reluctantly, he shares his painful past. Moved by his honesty, Ellen grows closer to him. One day, Olaf takes Ellen shopping for a new dress. When she steps out in her new outfit, he's stunned by her beauty. Later, mustering courage, he confesses, "I love you, a broken bar, and I want to play with your pink." Ellen leans in to kiss him, but Olaf panics and pulls away. Undeterred, she continues tempting him until, finally, he gives in to his desires. Eric's revenge. After their intimate moment, Olaf is blissful but shy, while Ellen embraces their new bond. However, Eric, consumed by jealousy, stumbles upon them in the stable. He sneers, "Brother, you fell for the lure of pink. Ellen only loves your money and no one could love a donkey like you." Hurt but defiant, Olaf snaps back, "A true friend would share my joy, not poison it." He orders Eric to leave. Later, Olaf proposes to Ellen, giving her his mother's ring. The truth revealed. Ellen, however, seems conflicted. The next day, she confronts Eric, demanding he repay his debt to Olaf. Eric scoffs, I have no money and what does it matter to you? You're just a prostitute." Enraged, Ellen beats him before storming off. Later, Eric discovers Ellen's secret as she's already married. Terrified, she flees the farm. When Olaf returns, he finds a letter from her. Unable to read, he asks Eric to read it aloud. Ellen had confessed she was married but unhappy, planning to end her previous life and return to Olaf, whom she truly loved. But Eric, vengeful, lies. Ellen stole your money and vanished forever. Olaf, though heartbroken, refuses to believe him. "I can't read, but I'm no fool," he declares. A hopeful ending despite the pain. Olaf waits stubbornly, certain Ellen will return. Then, one day, she reappears. Wordlessly, Olaf hands her a letter, asking her to read it aloud. As she does, he listens, his vulnerability laid bare. When she finishes, he embraces her flaws and all. With this quiet reconciliation, their story closes on a bittersweet, hopeful note. The end.